Hi there everyone, Be Fire Tarot here to do your very first full year tarot reading. So I just kind of wanted to preface your reading with an explanation as to how it's going to work. So very quickly, I will be drawing 4 cards and as needed clarifying cards. However, for your year tarot reading, okay, I'm going to divide it up. First card is going to be for the first 6 months. Second card is going to be for the next 6 months. Then you're going to have a third card that will give you kind of a theme for the year. And then your fourth card is going to be your guidance, your main advice for the year, and see where that takes us. And then I'll pull clarifying cards as well and as needed. So with that in mind, we will do your reading for you. But one small thing I wanted to let you guys know is I do accept donations, and donations, you will find a button on my homepage channel, okay? And if you just kind of scroll all the way over, you'll see a little bitty donate button. If you're on my homepage, you'll see a small donate button on the bottom right hand corner of my channels page. So I appreciate your help, guys. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. So here we go. Hi Leo, Be Fire Tarot here to do your annual reading. Okay, so like the introduction discussed, you know how it will play out and how many cards we're going to do. So we are going to go ahead and give these cards a quick cut, and then we're going to get started for 2021 for all of my Leos out there. So for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you have any of that in Leo, this reading could be for you. Okay, guys, so here we go for 2021. First 6 months will be your first card. So here we go. All right. So we start out with the 7 of Wands here, okay, for your first 6 months. Now, Leo, with this card, okay, if you take a look at it closely, all right, this person or the card, what it means to me, how I feel, how I see it, and what I feel for Leo anyway, is that you're going to probably come across some situations throughout the first 6 months of 2021 that are not going to be as smooth as you had hoped, okay? You might have some setbacks. You might have a situation where you're really going to have to defend your point of view, stand your ground, okay? So don't let yourself be manipulated or moved to do something that you normally wouldn't do. Stand your ground, okay, guys? So I think that kind of might be your guide for the first 6 months of 2021, okay? So second 6 months for 2021 looks really promising, looks very, very good. So if you can persevere through your views and opinions throughout the first part of 2021, I really think that the second part of 2021 is going to be wonderful for you guys, okay? Things will begin to fall into place. You'll be hit with a lot of good news out of nowhere. You will find that you're making a home for you and your family. You'll find that work is going really well. Maybe you're getting recognized. I have a feeling that 2021, from July on to December, is not going to be as bad as, say, 2020. And let's just keep in mind, although 2020 was a very tough year for a lot of folks, I have a feeling that you're going to be very surprised when it comes to the second part of 2021 for you guys, Leo, because I think a lot of good things are coming your way. Okay, so here we go. So your overall theme for the year of 2021, Leo, is going to be your Magician. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your Magician for the year. Okay, so that you're going to come across some situations throughout this year. And I know this may seem a little vague to some of the Leos, but to other Leos, it's gonna make a lot of sense. You're going to be put in positions throughout the year that are going to kind of demand that you think outside the box, okay? Whereas not following the traditional way of doing things, okay? So you're probably going to start getting a little bit of that mindset of, well, this is really the direction I want, or this is something that I want, and you're going to start to think outside the box. Just be careful with the Magician, because if you keep trying to think outside the box and it doesn't work, you end up finding yourself manipulating others and maybe putting up smoke screen and mirrors and trying to trick people. So just be careful that it doesn't dip too far into that side throughout the year. Be aware of how you speak to people and how you go about getting the things that you want. Okay, just be aware of it, because I think that's a very good theme card, right? Okay, so let's see if there's any additional advice. Okay, so you have here the Six of Swords. Okay, now for me, this card, and because of the position that it falls in, is your overall guidance for 2021. So as 2021 begins and starts to move through all of your months, I need you to kind of think about maybe walking away or moving away from things that have been very difficult for you. So if it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's a family member, if it's something that you have really put in a lot of effort into and you have, you know, exacerbated your options and your efforts, then this is a good time for you to think truly hard about walking away from it, getting away from it. And when you do that, I think it gives you a new opportunity, a new view, a new chance to find something or even pursue something that's better for you overall. Okay, guys, so I really think that it talks that, you know, this card signifies travel. It signifies getting away from things and leaving things behind that sometimes are hard and sometimes aren't, you know. But when you leave things behind, it always opens up a new door for you and for those around you to improve. Okay, so look at it that way. Now, what I will do here is pull a couple of additional cards to see if there's information that's going to help you throughout the year of 2021. Okay, so for your first 6 months where you are, you know, the cards are saying you're going to have to defend yourself a little, stand your ground, okay, and don't succumb to others' opinions, okay. You have a King of Wands here. So I think the advice that we're getting here with the cards is, you know, be a little bit more assertive, Leo, when it comes to getting the things that you want, okay? And don't feel bad about it, okay? Stand your ground. Be a king, okay, so to speak. All right, here we go. I think with the second 6 months where you got the 10 of Cups, you get Temperance, okay? So Temperance, you know, even though I think the second part of the year is going to be pretty wonderful for you and things will begin to fall into place and you'll find that work is going well and things are going great at home and things like that, Temperance talks about keeping in mind that it may not happen in the time frame that you want. So you're really going to have to exercise your patience, Leo. Don't fly off the handle because it doesn't happen for you exactly when you need it to happen. So just use your patience, take a deep breath, take a step back, but just know it's going to come out okay. Okay, it's going to come out better than that. Okay, here we go, Leo. Okay. Wow. Okay, so with your overall card of the year or your theme card for the year, you had the Magician that was thinking outside the box, making things work, and then being very aware that you don't slip into the side of manipulating others or putting up smoke screens and things like that, but really making it happen because you're just a genuine thinker. Okay, but you get the 10 of Cups again. Okay, so I really think that you have a lot of wonderful things happening for you. Maybe you're adding to your family. Okay, whatever it is, whatever obstacles you come across, I really feel like you're gonna find a great way to come to a good place and making everything work for you this year. So it's gonna be good for you guys. Okay, so your guidance card with the 6 of Swords, you also get the 10 of Swords, okay? So the 10 of Swords with your main advice or your guidance card for the year, okay? So like we talked about a little earlier, you have you're probably going to have to leave things behind that you don't want to leave, and it's not going to be easy. Okay, it's going to be hard. Okay, and sometimes getting out of your comfort zone is not easy. It's very hard, but just understand that maybe the universe has got something better for you. Okay, and sometimes you do have to walk away from things, and it's not easy. Okay, and it might hurt quite a bit, but just know that there is something better waiting for you once you get past that very difficult and very hard time in your life. But hang in there. You have everything you need to do it. And I really think overall 2021 is going to be a great year for you guys. Okay, Leo. Now, stay tuned because we are going to have your January mid-month out reading as well, and that will follow up after your annual readings. Okay, guys, thanks again. Please drop a comment and take a moment to let me know how you feel about your reading and if there's any questions or concerns about it. So I appreciate it. Thanks again, guys. Bye, Leo.